YouTube, it's Melissa, and today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial, and I'm going to be doing it from start to finish, from just clean out of the shower face, applying everything from my primer, my foundation, my eyeshadow, everything. So we're just going to start from the beginning. So I just got out of the shower and blow dried my hair and flat ironed it, and I don't have any makeup on right now. This is just my normal skin. It looks better on the webcam than it does in person just because of the lighting, but it is really uneven toned. My cheeks get really red and my skin gets a little oily, especially right after I put on some lotion. And I have, little blemishes here and here. The first thing that I do is I prime my face with a primer, and the one that I use, and my friend introduced me to this, is the L'Oreal BB cream, and I use the color Fair. It's slightly lighter than my skin tone, which I like because I feel like it helps the foundation go on better and it looks better. So I usually just put a small amount on my finger, like so, and then push back my hair, and I usually just dot it on a little bit on my face. I'm not an expert at applying makeup, but it's really hard to see in the webcam. So I'm looking in my mirror, don't mind me. I try to get it under my eyes because my eyes get those little purple bags under them basically if I don't get enough sleep at night. And the primer and the foundation help a lot with that, so it's not as noticeable. So I need some more because I'm running out. So I'm just putting a little bit more. I'm going to put some more on my cheeks because they look really red. It is kind of hot in here too, so that doesn't help. So I'm just applying it to my nose. I can't see them, so I have to peek in. Okay, so just wanted to make sure I got it in there really good. I usually start with a dot and I just kind of spread it around all over my forehead, and I don't like to do it too thick either, just a little. You definitely don't want to cake it on because then you're going to see it, especially if you have dry skin like mine. So I don't use a special primer for my eyes most of the time. I just use my regular primer. So already I feel like my skin looks way different. I think it's a lot easier to apply makeup right after I've showered and I'm all, clean and my face is clean and exfoliated. I feel like it just goes on better. My skin doesn't really peel. So there is my face just after priming it. And it's really hard to see because it's kind of bright in here because the lighting is weird, but already my skin doesn't look as oily. It's more even toned, and that's what the BB cream does. It's awesome. I'm seriously a big fan of this stuff. So again, it's the L'Oreal BB cream. This is the color Fair. It's become my new favorite makeup product. The next thing that I'm going to do is apply my foundation, and I use Studio Gear Cosmetics powder foundation, and this is the color Sand. And I really like this foundation. It's about $27 at Ulta. That's where I get it from, and it's about the same price as MAC foundation. I do like MAC foundation a little bit more, but I don't live near a MAC store and it's way out of the way, so I usually opt for this instead. And I use my little Eco Tools brush. I'm really cheap with brushes. I don't spend $50 on a brush. But I do like it. It's really soft and it applies the foundation really well. It doesn't agitate my skin, so I really love this brush. I've had it for a while now. So I just dab it on there and I start at the bottom and I just kind of go in circles. I'm going kind of fast, but I'm gonna try to blend it with my neck a little. I like to pat it on my forehead because my forehead gets really dry, and I notice when I swipe it, like when I swirl it or whatever, it agitates my skin a little more. So most of the time, just depending on the area, I just kind of pat it like this, like really lightly. The next thing that I do is apply my blush, and I use L'Oreal True Match blush, and this is the color Baby Blossom, which is probably backwards on here because my webcam is inverted. So I use that. I use another little fluffy brush that I bought from Target. I'm not a big fan of this brush, but it'll do. It works just for you know, putting on blush. It serves its purpose. So. I don't like to use too much. I just lightly dab it on here and put the blush. The next thing that I do is my eyebrows, and I just use an eyebrow pencil. I've never really used a powder because my lashes get really thin here, and I like the way the pencil, I could just kind of trace it along there. So my eyebrows are really thin. I don't think you can see them, but they're just very sparse, and this just helps them to show up better. So let's see. This is actually a little thing that I got from Sally Beauty Supply. It's just there. I think it's like $3 at Sally Beauty Supply. So, and it works pretty good. I've been using these for a while. So I do my eyebrows like so. I can't see very well. Just try to trace the shape of my eyebrow. And I try not to push too hard or make it too dark. I can't see. So there's one eyebrow. Let me compare it with this other one. So you see the difference? So I lightly trace my eyebrow with the eyebrow pencil. And there's different ways to do it. A lot of people like to outline it first. And I do, I like to start off on the ends, although I can't see because my mirror is over there and this webcam isn't very good. Okay, so my eyebrows are finished. So once I've done my eyebrows, the very last thing that I do, well, one of the very last things is I put on my eyeshadow, and I use the Urban Decay Naked palette. It's backwards because of my webcam, but I really love the colors in here. I'm not a fan of the glitter, but I think that the colors are fantastic. They have so many different neutral colors, and I'm a huge fan of neutrals. So for this, I'm gonna do Naked as my overall color. I just use this little crease brush that I bought from Ulta. And these are about $15, but I had a coupon, so I got it for like $11 or $10. So I'm gonna use the color Naked, and I'm just going to kind of spread it all over the inside of my eye. I don't go all the way up to where my eyebrow is. I leave room. Then I'll use the color Virgin, which is the lightest color that they have in the palette. And I just sort of highlight underneath my eyebrow with it. So I like to put some right here. One of the last things, I choose a darker color to do like my crease with. So I really like Sidecar, but it's not dark enough. So Sidecar is the one like literally like right next to Naked. So I'm gonna do Smog, which is this really pretty warm dark brown color right here. I actually really like that color. I like Dark Horse too, but Dark Horse has more of a cooler tone to it. So I just kind of trace the crease right here, and then I kind of go like this. See? Let's do the crease on this one. I really love the colors in this palette. I like to really blend it in there. You see? Once I'm done with that, I will take a little bit of Virgin, and I'll just lightly go like that on top of my eyelid. So I'll take an angled brush, and I don't know really the proper technique for applying makeup, but this is how I do it. So I will take an angled brush, and what I like to use is sometimes I'll use half-baked or virgin, and I only want to do a little because this stuff is really shimmery. So I will just slightly, it's really difficult to do it, put some, can you see that? Right here. I can't see. I will trace underneath my lid, and I have it go about not even halfway to the center. And even though I'm not using half-baked in this tutorial, I like to use it on the bottom. I think it makes my blue eyes pop. My eyes don't look very blue in this lighting though. So after I've done that, I will take usually Dark Horse, and then I'll start over here. Let me get close to my mirror because I can't see. I will lightly trace it and meet with half-baked, because I don't use eyeliner on my bottom, but I give it somewhat of an eyeliner effect by using my eyeshadow to trace my bottom lid. I like these little angled brushes to do it because they're really thin and it's easier. And you don't want to make it too thick on there, because then you're going to look sick. So you just lightly and very gently want to outline your lower lid. Okay. Alrighty. So I don't know if you can see that, but I have half-baked a little bit on this side, and then I put Dark Horse on the other side. And I put Dark Horse from like here to like kind of like the middle. So there's my eyeshadow. It's not too dark. I don't really like to put on really dark during the day. The very last thing that I do is my eyeliner and my mascara. And my favorite eyeliner in the entire world is Revlon Color Stay eyeliner, and this is a liquid liner. So I just use the liquid on the top. This is Blackest Black. I recommend this color because if you get like regular black, it doesn't go on as well. You just want to lightly trace over your top lashes. Let's see if I can do it without having to run to my mirror. Let's pray I don't screw this up. Can't see. Okay. I had to step away and try to do it because it's really hard to apply eyeliner at this angle. So it doesn't look good at the moment, but I'm not done. So So I kind of screwed up and I got like put some right here and I got a little under there. I'm attempting to do it in the webcam view. So what I do, I take a baby wipe. I love these things for cleaning off makeup. I'm gonna try to get it off without rubbing off all my makeup. See, so I got that off, and then for the top, I don't like to put a baby wipe because I don't want to have to redo my eyes all over again. So I will simply take, this is my quick fix for when I screw up on my eyeliner application. So take the color I used in that area, which is about Naked with Virgin, and just kind of brush over it lightly. So it's not quite as noticeable anymore. So I've done my eyeliner. I didn't do the most amazing job in the world, but so yeah, I put my eyeliner on, and then after I put my eyeliner on, I put on my mascara, and this is I believe this is by L'Oreal. This is Voluminous. I can't even say it, but it's false fiber lashes kind. Has a little golden colored lid. I just put mascara on my top. And then the very last thing I do for my eyes is I put a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes, and that makes it a little bit more darker and more smoky with the dark shadow that I used. I'm gonna try very hard not to poke myself. Do you kind of see? It's really hard to see in this lighting, but do you kind of see how it's darker now? So I try not to put too much. My lashes on the bottom are really, really little and thin and light, so I have to try to be really careful not to get it on my skin or poke myself in the eye. So here's how my eyes look finished. And you can see that they sort of have a dark smoky effect underneath. The very last thing that I do is apply my lipstick, and this is Benefit in the color Skinny Dip, and I'm in love with this color. It's like the perfect everyday neutral lip color. So, and it has a very silky, creamy finish, and that's what I love about this. It's not dry on your lips. It almost gives the effect of like having lip gloss mixed with lipstick. It's awesome. So there you have it. That is how I apply my makeup. And it's not perfect because I had to do it like in my webcam, but that's all I do. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful, and I hope that you subscribe to my channel. Bye.